Today we're getting ready to drop the top on this 1966 Chevy Chevelle. Malibu trim level, 283. New radiator. Does have the power steering pump on the front here, so we do have power steering. Running pretty smooth. Aftermarket set of American racing rims. Drum brakes all the way around. They say there's a new gas tank on this one too, so that's good. Somebody started on it, got it running and driving good. And it needs a little bit more attention. Now I'm gonna go over any of those flaws in this video so you know what you're getting. We do that with every car on the lot. I just need you to check out maplemotors.com because we have financing, we have shipping. And if you need any other information, give me a call, 615-822-4444. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Looks like somebody's already done the door panel on this one. It looks pretty clean. Steering wheel's nice and clean too, no cracks. Dash pad's already been done. Carpet's a bit older. It's got some issues, but it's not just destroyed or anything. The seat, little rip there. That seems to be the only rip in all the seats so far that I see. Your interior, your top's also in good shape. Look at that. There's an air horn in there. I bet that's for the horn. Let's start her up. Blower motor does work on this one. I've seen it kicked out a little dust at the bottom there. It's not picking up any stations, but it seems like it's trying. Turn signal. Blinking on the dash on both sides. Clock. Nothing. Wipers. Need a little love. Now I do have a idea. Maybe I can fix it. You never know. Let's look. Wiggle wiggle on the switch. This switch is not even plugged up. Might have something to do with it. Plug that switch up. Wiggle some wires. You know, click on the motor, grab the wipers. Nothing's happening. What about the switch? No love, baby. No love. Well, I did try. Did have this switch here unplugged for a reason, so I may leave it unplugged. Make sure flipping it around. I see a spark there. Not working though. Oh well. Wipers need attention. I'm gonna say that motor's burned up. Because it's getting power, because I've seen the spark. So at least it's getting power. Well, we already know about the horn, right? It's in the glove box. Got it right here. It's for free. Let's take the top down. Oh, there we go. Got a good spring in there too. That thing flies open. Top comes down like so. I love a good old manual top when they work nice. They're easy actually. Now even my convertible at the house is manual. I don't feel like messing with all that power stuff when it's this easy. One-handed. I got a camera in one hand and boom. That way you never have to worry about anything going out on you. That's why I don't mind having a manual top. She looks a lot better with the top down, don't she? Okay, well, next we're gonna get some test driving going on. So anything else I'll point out. Let's get this hood shut and take off. Okay. Now we're gonna roll out. Definitely gonna stop and get some fuel. This gas gauge is on E. I don't know if it works or not. Throttle feels pretty good. Getting in the brakes. Just reassure myself that they work, which they work great, especially for manual brakes. Sometimes I like getting these clocks working. I'll come back a few days later and they'll still be ticking, but this one's definitely out. Literally tapping on things, especially in a Chevrolet, gets them going. We'll also check over the speedometer on this one and see if the odometer is working, because I don't know if you knew this or not, but if the speedometer is not working, then the odometer doesn't work, and that's why we can't stand behind mileage in any of these old cars. If they ever went out at any time, then exactly, not true mileage. Let's get this Altima out of our way. I wish I had a horn. Here, let's give them an old, No, I almost made it. We got a screw that fell out of something there. I can't shut it now because the screw's holding it back. Let's see. There we go. We're on the road now. Pay attention, Nick. Speedometer is working. As we're going down the road here, a little bit of a left drift. It's not bad, but it's definitely there. Put her to the floor, she shifts down and takes off. So our passing gear is hooked up on this one. And the brakes are smooth. This is actually a good smooth ride going down the road with tight steering. I mean, as soon as I turn, it turns. So they got her set up right. Knowing that they put a new gas tank back there makes me feel good, because at least they didn't try to just clean the old one. Whoever owned the car before. We'll say they probably threw a bunch of parts at it to keep her on the road here, because she's pretty smooth. Let's go to the gas station, get $20 worth of 93 octane. Then we'll go over to the parking lot over here and light up this undercarriage, check everything out on it, and then end with chips, scratches, rust, dents, picking out the flaws. That's a big part of the video. Huge part of the video on this one, because it has more cosmetic flaws than it does running and driving. Here at the gas station now. Gas gauge is dead on E. Let me show you. Let's jump over here. Boom. I'll let you know what it does. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. I actually brought a tag this time. But since we're going to get some more outside shots here in a minute, we're going to put it in the back seat. $20 worth of fuel, but it did sound like it was coming close to the filler neck, meaning I don't know if that gauge works. Probably doesn't. Let's find out. Hop off in here, we turn the key. I tell you what, it moved a little bit, not as much as I wanted it to. Now we'll get to moving a little bit and see if that changes. Sometimes you can give her a little gas here and then slam on those brakes and get that gas moving around in there. It's not moving a whole lot. It came up just a hair though, so at least it's trying. It's surprising how smooth the ride actually is in this one. And we're in a really rough parking lot right now. Over on this side, I try not to ever film because it's just, there's a huge bump here. Just nice and smooth. Great turning radius on this one too. All right, it's time to head on back to the lot. So far, it's running and driving great. Gas gauge hasn't changed too much. It did come up a little bit in between that E and quarter tank mark. It should be sitting around half a tank. But I was surprised to see it even moved. It's just not registering right. She's got plenty of pickup. Kick down's hooked up. She shifts good. She drives good. My paper mat's trying to fly away. I noticed a little bit of a squeak from the brakes. Give her a little juice coming down through here. No race car, but plenty of pep. Bump in the road. It's like it wasn't even there. Nice and smooth. Brakes are definitely squeaky. They just started doing that too. About halfway through the video, I didn't hear it at first. Hear him squeaking. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe. I'm gonna put this one over here on the front row. And then we're gonna skip over to picking out the flaws. That's chips, scratches, rust, dents, stuff you need to know about. All the good stuff, the bad stuff, the ugly. We put it out there, but if you have any other questions, I have no problem sending you more videos. All I ask is you hit subscribe, share, hit that like button, and guys, see you in a minute. Okay, let's do an overview of this car. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. If something's wrong with it, I'll point it out. If you have any questions by the end of the video, I'll send you more information. Let's get started. Bumper on this front end actually looks pretty clean. You do got some chips, some scuffs. Grill's not bad. The paint, it's old, it's cracked. Got a lot of old cracks in the paint there coming on down the side. Ding on your trim, chips, scuffs. Old cracks at the bottom here. Bubbles popping up. Chips at the bottom of the door. Paint job's just weak. A little bit of rust in the corner. Like I said, cracks all along that paint. Spot on the door here, it's been touched up all the way down. To give this paint job just an overall rating as a project, what, 2 out of 10. It's got cracks and splits everywhere. Just old paint. Front windshield actually looks pretty good. It's in good shape. Same with your seals around your vent windows and your trim. Well, the seal around the whole door needs to be replaced, as you can see. It's got light cracks. It's not looking brand new. Looking a little crispy. Looking at the top actually looks all right. Hazy back window. But for the most part, we're looking pretty good on the convertible top here. Back bumper, light pitting on top, but it's not bad. Got my magnet tag. People, for some reason, always think that I bolt it to the car that way. It's weird. But either way, it's not. Dent there. If I was going to go through the trouble of doing that, I'd have just put it on the tag holder. Seal back here looks like it needs to be replaced. You got some spots in your jam too. A little dirty. There's a butterfly there hanging out. Trunk pan. A little crusty, dusty. Got the boot back here. This goes over the convertible top when you put it down. Give it a little style. Oh, hit the camera. Spare. And on down with the trunk lid. Does shut good. Tail lights, they also look decent. Little chips in the corners. Trim's a little dinged up there. Light pitting. You can see the paint. It's just old and weak. A lot of sunburn and fade. Down this side, cracks over here by the emblem, everywhere in the paint. Just the whole side's got cracks. Little ding, little rust in the corner of the door. Chips at the bottom. Midsection. Marks, touch-up marks on the side here. So foggy on this back top window. Little bubbles. Good deal. Let's check out the interior now. Door panel, not too bad. Little rust in the corner here. Look at that. Seal's weak up front. Carpet's also older. Imperfections in the back of that seat. Back here's not too bad. So that top looks good. Splitting the seat. Start her up. Does start up good. Under the hood, motor is actually really quiet. The engine is. Same motor. But it's an engine. Of course, the fan shroud would be a good upgrade. Help cool that radiator just a little bit more, even though this car has been good. Fan shroud also provides protection. A little rust up under the hood here. So guys, we show it all here at Maple Motors, but if you've seen something that you want to see more of, you can call us. We'll go out and send you videos, pictures, but be sure to check maplemotors.com. There's hundreds of pictures on there of certain areas as well. More than one of us go over these cars. I just happen to do the YouTube videos and test drives so that you can see it going down the road. Jeff, which is my uncle, he does the still pictures provided on the website. That way if you're in a rush, you don't want to spend 20 minutes watching a video, you can check it out. But I do recommend anytime you're buying a car, watch one of these videos so you know everything about it front to back. I don't want any surprises. I don't want you to get here. I've had people in the past say they watched the video, never watch the video, show up and regret it because they think they're getting a perfect car. Well, as you can see, this is a project car. It needs paint. It actually runs and drives good. But if you have any other questions, holler at us. 615-822-4444. And we'll get you hooked up with any of that information that you need. Be sure to hit subscribe, share, and guys, I'll see you in the next video. Later.